What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to change the Serpentine belt on a 2006 Acura TSX. Well, mine's a 2006. I believe this will work for 2004 all the way up 2008. So what I did, I went on Google. I Googled the layout of the Serpentine belt. The tools you needed is a 14 millimeters short low profile socket. These are Craftsman, because the place where you're gonna put this 14 millimeter socket into to loosen the tensioner right here, you need a 14 millimeter socket. You need, this is basically, it's just a handlebar, just so that you can have enough grip to loosen the tensioner so you can take the belt out. This is the belt I bought from Amazon. The brand is Bando. I'll leave a link in the description where I bought this from. You guys can buy it. It's relatively cheap, and it's a very good quality belt. Alright, so let's go to the car. And I have this with almost 200,000 miles on there. I haven't changed the belt. As you can see, the belt is really bad. It had cracks on them, and it make a lot of noise. So maybe there's some foul play with some loose or squeaky with the tensioner. So let's see here. Alright, you're gonna try to pull it towards you is to loosen it up. So the reason, one thing about going with a low profile socket is that you don't have enough room for a regular socket, because it will be hidden against here. So that's why you want to go with a low profile socket. Alright, so let's pull it towards me, and that's how you loosen the tensioner. And you just lift this off. Alright. Trying to do this with one hand here. So alright, so that's loosened right there. And I can just drop it, get the socket out of the way, just put it here, and I can just get the belt out. Now this belt is the original belt that came with the car. Again, the car has been 200 Ks on it. This belt really needs to be changed. You're supposed to change this like around 100 or 120 K, but I really pushed the limit on this belt, and it is time to get it changed. So there's a very tight room in here, so you just have to work your way through it, but you get through it. Alright, so here it is, and as you can see, they start to crack. I mean, if you check like this, you see there's cracks on them, and that's not good. It could snap at any time. So this belt has to go, and just make sure it's the right length, and it seems like it is the right length. If you push it down enough, you can kind of swing it through. Now the only thing is you make sure that they all line up to the grooves. So that's very important, is to make sure they all lined up, because you don't want to misalign them. Papa, I just need your help.
Okay.
Just loosen the tensioner. So I need you to just pull it towards me.
Pull it towards you.
Yes, like that. Until it stops. Okay, so it stopped. Just hold it right there. So I can just loop it through without it's falling off.
Broke?
No, look through here. Without anything. Well, it slides off again. This is the tricky part. It's supposed to slide to stay in place. I'm trying to slide under without it sliding off this.
You want to lay it on?
No, I got it.
Ooh, the thing moved.
Yeah, just keep towards me.
It's stopped now.
Just doesn't have a lot of room for my hands to get
I understand. This bottle's on the way.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, moved again. I'm gonna hold the top one.
Let's see.
Ooh.
You can. Okay, so this.
Hold it.
Yes. At least that one doesn't move. And then at least I can try to move this into a spot without moving. It look like it's working where we want it to. Alright, now you can loosen up the tensioner. Just let it go.
Still lined up down there.
That's what I'm checking for before we start the engine. Changing it is fairly simple. Look like with 2 person it helps out a lot better. So all we have to do is just check, make sure everything is in the groove. This definitely is. The one on the bottom is. This lines up and this lines up. And that's also lines up very good. And the squeaky noise is gone. What's going on, guys? This is after I have changed the serpentine belt. Just want to go over a couple things about there's the serpentine belt diagram layout. Now this work for the 2.4 liter i-VTEC engine for Honda. Basically, you go for the Honda Accord, any of the 2.4 liter i-VTEC engine. So this is not necessarily for the Acura TSX, but any 2.4 liter engine, they have the similar layout. So the easy part is to remove them. So basically you put the 14mm socket into the tensioner and you pour it towards the front, and that will push the tensioner back, and that will lose the belt. It's very easy to take the belt out. However, when you put the belt back in, you do need a second set of hand to have somebody pull the tensioner towards the front, and you basically, that will help you with 2 hands. You can basically wrap the belt around all these pulleys. So the hardest part is to put it on. Was you have to make like a loop, and you had to figure around this main dry pulleys right here. Then you go and wrap it around the AC compressor, and then you looped it around this pulley right here. And then the trick is to get the belt go through the tensioner. Don't go through this one, but go through the tensioner like this, wrapped around the alternator. I'm sorry, this is the power steering. Wrap it around the power steering on top first. Once you have that, then you can, the last piece will be to wrap it around the alternator, because it's really hard to do all these and then make this last when you're trying to put the bell back on. It's a lot easier if you wrapped around all this, skip this one, go through the tensioner, and wrapped around the power steering first, then get a second handheld, pull this tensioner towards you, and you, with your two hands, you can get it wrapped around the alternator without it slipping out. I hope this video helped. If you liked the video, please click like. If you like to see more video from me, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and peace out.